Micros are plugged in.
Look, this place is a pigsty.
It's my room's all fucking
clean. Don't have a spot for me to drink. Don't have even a spot for my paper with topics on it.
We'll make some fucking room.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's that CD over there?
I don't know. Tom Cruise's greatest hit. Must be a very short CD.
No, you just put it on. It's Jack Nicholson, Dustin Hoffman.
Actually, no.
What's Ving Rhames doing?
It flipped on the other side. It's Tom Cruise's life in Scientology.
Tom Cruise presents. You're a jerk.
Oh, they'll pop it in.
Support act by Brooke Shields.
Signed off by Simon Pegg.
Yes. All right. Well, if we're gonna, I have no. So you have never seen this thing?
Never seen it. Oh, fucking have
your room. You've never seen this thing.
It's a Tom Cruise related thing. Why would I know what it's about?
So someone left it here.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. He was that tiny. He walked under my door. But he does his own stunts.
People thought he was the dog.
Right, we'll check it. Pop it in. Have a look. See what is it?
Good afternoon, Mr. Smales. Here at IMF, we are very, very disappointed with this show and the same shit week after week. So your mission this week, should you, well, just accept the master, is to not talk about Ghostbusters, Paul Feig, and the Sex and the City review that you did 3 weeks ago. Your team will consist of you and the other you. Should any of your team refer to Chris Hemsworth being in the Ghostbusters reboot, IMF will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This CD will self-destruct in 5 seconds. The computer! Who lit the fuse? Alright, we have to fucking buy a new computer. So while that's happening, off to Best Buy. Anyone hit the drum? Kick ass! Kick ass! Kick ass!
It wasn't really kicking the ass.
Oh, another week full of miserable bastards. Cynical, miserable.
We're renaming this Stephen King's Misery. It's not worth a kick in the misery.
You dirty bird. How could you?
You can listen to all the other shows on this site, but this one gets to the real point. We are the road of podcasts.
And just go circles over and over and over again. Same topics. Tom Cruise will be dominating this, what we've spoken about over and over and over.
It's a Tom Cruise week.
Yeah, how shocking. Is it just me?
He's acting?
No! Okay, the first Mission Impossible poster, kind of cool. Him hanging onto the plane. I'm like, oh yeah. The new poster is bullshit. Have you seen it? Have you seen the new poster?
Just like the movie.
Just a white background, just people whack. It looks like the sort of Photoshop job I would do back when I was a work experience student. It looks like that, and they've just whacked. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen anything related to this.
It looks like a little bit of a Bollywood poster. Like serious. It's like an unimaginable Bollywood. I have no idea what the movie's going to be.
Mission Impossible? No joke. You mean a movie based on a team where he does all the fucking stunts and everything else?
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later.
Tom Cruise is Mission Impossible.
But as we stand, it could go down soon.
Getting out of Scientology is impossible.
A ghost protocol. As we said, Mission Impossible. What are we at? Rogue Nation? Is that what it's called? Rogue Squadron or whatever the
Rogue Squadron.
It's
red fire from going in.
You know, no shit. Like there's actually much more shit about Rogue Squadron.
The Rogue Cut, just like the new X-Men, Days of Future Past.
I haven't seen that yet.
Once again, she's been cut out of Rogue Nation.
She was on the tarmac as the plane left. Wait! I'll flash my tits like it didn't chew blood.
She tries to fly to the plane. Rogue can't fly yet.
Because Tom Cruise is apparently, according to jokes, gay, that's why he's going, open the door! I don't want to see these breasts! Open the door, Simon! Oh, what's his name? Benny! What's his name?
Who?
Benji!
Benji?
Simon Pegg's name in Mission Impossible.
You're named after the dog.
Benji. Yeah, I think it's Benji. Or I was going to say Benny!
I don't know. Either way,
97% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, well, so is Jurassic World.
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble if we do that.
It wasn't good. Not bad, but it wasn't great.
I don't know. Mission Impossible sort of...
Hey, most people agree with us.
What?
You and me, that it wasn't great.
No, we had people abusing us. I saw
Fuck
the
them.
comments.
They get fucked. Suck my cock. I don't care.
Right.
look, as P1 goes, it's a very fun film, and I agree with them on that. But
Oh, for sure, yeah.
you can tell me it's
Sorry, I got excited there. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Academy Award-winning masterpiece, writing of dialogue.
Who said that? No one's got it. No one. Who would say it's an Academy Award-winning masterpiece?
P1.
Who are these people?
P1. I heard him say it.
I could. What? Academy? Well, that there is.
He
gold.
said that had more drama than 12 Years a Slave.
Well, if you think about it, slavery. It is about a film about slavery.
Well,
Dinosaurs are slaves. They get out. They free themselves.
I was a
It is a slavery movie.
I was a slave watching this shit.
They control. He controls the velociraptors. Velociraptors go, fuck it. Oh, I'm not going to be a slave anymore.
I just got Idris Elba. What's his name? What's
Michael Fassbender.
No, not my. No, so Michael Fassbender is Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Who's the Edward? What's his name?
I don't know how to say his name. The one who...
The black guy.
The slave who's not in episode 7.
Yeah, Slave 1. Yeah, Slave 1.
Yeah. Because the chick,
12 years of
the
Slave
chick
1.
is in Star Wars. I keep forgetting that. She's in
Yeah.
Star Wars.
12 Years of Slave 1. The Boba Fett story.
Yeah, that's right. It's just him in the ship going, I want out. I want out.
Hey, Michael Fassbender be a kick-ass Boba Fett.
It's just George Lucas whipping him. You motherfucker! You were mine! I didn't give you to Disney!
What the hell are we talking about? Mission Impossible?
Okay, first off,
We got lots of shit to talk
probably number one news, in fact, the number one news story at the moment is that did you know Australians beat up great white sharks?
Oh,
This is an awesome
people. I was in Melbourne when I heard this story. I wish the fucking shark ate him. It's just, he's a hero.
How is he a hero? I don't know about that.
Because some shark tried to bite him.
Because they might not know. People, there was a big surfing contest in South Africa, which is by the great white shark capital of the world. So
Let's go swimming in there.
there was a big swimming contest, sort of like the Billabong. How many Billabongs are there? How many Billabong contests are there? The Billabong Surf. Billabong Surf Pro. Pro Billabong.
Because they sponsored
I'm
you,
like,
dickhead.
Billabong, bing, bong, bong, bong. But like, how many events are there? This is the
They
Billabong
sponsor it.
event. Pro SD HD.
And did you see one ice cream they were eating?
Yeah, no, very disappointed. and basically,
Not one Patrick Swayze in sight.
well, you don't know. He's dead. He could have been there. If he's just there watching surfing, the afterlife's fucked.
Come on, you're going to let me catch the wave.
I was like, come on, this is great. People, the end of Point Break has the worst Australian accent I've ever heard. Okay, when it comes back here.
Oh, yeah, the copper.
He
Oh.
better be in the remake.
How come Keanu Reeves had jurisdiction there? He's not even from there.
Yeah, Geelong. Mel's Beach is like far Geelong, and like in Point Break is like this beautiful area and all that. Go to Mel's Beach sometime. It's shit. It's shit. Like,
So that's why at the end they said that to Big Fatty. Oh, goody, we didn't come back in. Keanu Reeves. Yeah, coming back.
yeah, coming back to Geelong. Definitely wouldn't come back. Rather die. Yeah, but so our number one surfer in the world
Should have been eaten.
Mick Fanning started doing the contest. It was a big contest until all of a sudden you saw, no shit, the footage actually is cool. You got to give it that.
But
It's
the
cool
commentator, the commentator's, looks like a shark there. Like,
a great, you saw this fin come up out of the water, and then Mick Fanning was gone. It was like, oh, fuck, he's dead. No, he came up, and he was beating the shit out of a great white shark. That's pretty cool. You gotta give it.
Not.
You gotta give it.
What did he do?
He beat the shit out of it.
Did he swam away from it?
But like no, and they said to him, "Oh, how'd you get?" You're right though, because when he came out, they
swam away.
They said to him, "Oh, I look like a shark out there." fucking great white. How awesome would that have been in Jaws? Brody,
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Came back and looked like there was a shark out there. That's what the mayor should have said when he came back. I reckon there was a shark out there. It took us all this movie to fucking convince you.
That's why he didn't close the beach.
Oh, no beach. No shark. but when he came out, you're right though, because when he came out, they said to him, yeah, that's right. Oh, there was a shark out. Yeah, mate. I'm knackered. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. And then Quint going in, oh, I'm knackered. Knackered means tired.
Fucked.
Stunned. Fucked. Booted. You name it. That's what it means. And of course,
like,
our media went ballistic.
God.
There were you got to admit though, the Daily Telegraph taken off the Jaws poster was funny.
Because what? He punched a shark.
It had
Fuck off. He wasn't here.
You know where at the top where the girls swimming and all that in the Jaws poster, all these sharks, and he's just coming up underneath with his fists, getting ready to beat up some sharks.
But they're making him like he's this big hero for punching a shark. All right, go fucking fight him now.
No, but it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's not saying. He's not coming and going. Where are them sharks? Come on, I'll take on them street sharks. Where the fuck are they? Put them on. It was just, and people, Facebook, the media, it went crazy.
Oh, fucking noise!
I laughed at a few of them. I laughed at it. The one with the shark just sitting there, like in a 60 Minutes interview going, and then he attacked me. I thought it was, I laughed at some
What was the shark doing? Just swimming around, he punched it.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about it. I was like thinking, well, why haven't the animal liberation groups gone on about it? But then I thought, you know, if a giant fucking shark tried to bite one of them, I'm sure they might punch
Oh, I doubt it.
punch. You think they're just
Animal rights
try and feed it some tofu or something?
Cockheads.
Oh, you're an animal liberation.
I am, but I'm not a cockhead.
But,
Don't wear fur. Don't eat meat. Don't do this. Fuck off.
no, I don't think people should wear fur
Why not?
because it's fucking not real fur.
Do you wear wool?
Yeah,
They shave a
they
sheep.
don't kill the fucking thing, do they?
Shave it to get
I
cold.
shave it. I shave. Am I being abusive to myself?
You can shave. I can shave. Everybody can shave.
But
I'm someone in my inside.
and they just get up, start shaving. How many people are going to get that idea?
You haven't seen Rocky 4. Get off this podcast now.
Lucas watched all of them through the week, and you know,
Good on him.
the funny part, he was sending me images like of Rocky's house, going, thinking, "Where's this from?" I'm like, "It's just I'm not going to know." Like, where's
Some
this from?
people might not know.
I tell you, the sad part was he sent me a photo of an arcade machine. I was like, "All right, smart ass, where's this from?" Rocky 3.
I'll get you.
I'm like, I'll get you. Next time, he puts up a Star Destroyer. All right, well, what's this?
Well, the worst thing is, we'll get to the story of me in Melbourne later on, but
Yeah.
Jamie decided to put a quote quiz test of me and Ben from Rocky.
Oh,
All the Rocky films.
Does she? Is she?
No, she's never seen it, but
So what? I'm going to give you a quiz of something I've never seen.
no, but she had all the quotes lined up, and she said, "Okay, what's this one from?" No, but Rocky 4.
How did you know that? What? I got asked at dinner last night. No shit, we were out to dinner at Japanese, and we just seen Ant-Man.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that too. And the woman on the other side, who I just met, she really nice woman. She said to me, "We're talking about movies." She said, "Have you ever seen one of the Rocky movies?" I'm like, a bit, a little bit, just a little bit. I was thinking what you would have done.
Have I seen him?
It would have been like Temple of Doom. Just start machine gunning. Nowhere. But well, we may as well talk about Melbourne and the.
Where went they?
Yeah. So what did Wayne has been away on 2 days in Melbourne?
2 days. It was like 3.5.
Well,
It was a vacation to see Ben, who was one of my best mates, who had a baby. Well, he didn't have a baby, but his wife had a baby. So me and Jamie went down there just for time to get away, eat heaps
did you hold the baby?
Yeah.
Did they say, "Oh, when are you going to have kids?" I get that all the fucking time now that you're married. "Oh, when are you?" Oh, it was like, you must have.
Why do they speak like that?
"Whoa, are you having? You're such a nice little boy." Ooh.
Fuck off. No, we just went down there just for time away, eat heaps of bad food.
What?
Oh, cakes and...
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh,
God, you guys eat shit.
You
do. You eat shit.
I turned back into the boulder of Indiana Jones and rolled.
I saw you saw Drago down there.
Oh yeah, Drago's got a market at the fucking restaurant at the market.
A restaurant, so that's what happened.
It's called Drago's. I was like, oh shit, I'm taking a photo. Jamie's like, you haven't taken a photo of anything. Like, that shop called Drago's.
Yeah, I would do
And
it.
she had no idea. She said, why are you taking a photo? It's called Drago's. Thinking she'd seen
I
it.
just love
like, why?
I just love some guy at 5 o'clock every day comes out and it's about to open the restaurant, just puts his arms up. Drago! Drago!
He walks out, he just opens the door. I must serve you. Slam you.
Well, the other guy,
You will cook.
he's got to have the heart to stand and cook. Montages galore. When he leaves work, there's no easy way. And he just thinks back about all the time he was cooking.
He starts cooking. Hearts on fire.
Food nearly ready.
He's throwing the logs. Just throwing the meat in the
That's right. Runs up the top of the mountain. I'm like, you're going a bit overboard here. just
cook some lunch.
You just finished cooking. But but you know, so that was
my highlight.
That was that was your holiday. You saw Mickey too.
Oh yeah, so had
That was succulent. I heard all about it. I saw. I heard you saw. I heard you saw Bunny Way. It's Mickey.
We went to the Chinese restaurant, and the first thing Mickey said to me was, "Oh, we're gonna have a meal." Succulent Chinese meal. I thought, I knew it was coming. I knew it. That's the only reason you invited us at the Chinese.
That's it. That's it. Stupid. All I heard was, "Oh, it's a lovely time." I had to go running because I couldn't pay.
And then literally, we sat there. I sat down with Jamie. Mickey's, "Oh, get drinks and stuff."
How did she? How did she find this?
The thing is,
what I was worried about.
But the worst thing is, I'm sitting. The guy behind me. I'm like, "Jamie, look." She's like, "What?" It's the Bunny Way guy from Stargate. She's like, "Isn't that who you and Mickey?"
All right, it's Bunny Way.
But Mickey knew.
Yeah.
So Mickey behind me. What?
Yeah.
Bunny Way.
Because he's seen the show. That's why you won't let her. You won't let her listen to it.
Bald-headed guy with a beard.
Who looks like the guy? People, if you, I think it was our 50th show, 49th show. Famous line out of Stargate. Not famous at all. But after James Spader gives the guy, the tribe from the other planet, he gives him a chocolate bar and he eats it and he goes, "Bunny Way." And then he gets all this, Bunny Way!
This guy looked just like him. I'm sitting in a Chinese
When I get in Melbourne, I'm going to Melbourne in a couple of weeks. As soon as I land, I'm just going to look at the pilot and go, "Bunny Way!" That means good. That in Sydney terms means a good flight. Well done.
Well, it does now.
Yeah. as of right now. So you had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. Good, relaxing time away.
Yeah, with the succulent
meal.
You know what I saw the other day? I saw how weird is this, or is it just me?
I don't know what you're talking about. So
the police driving around, right?
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, but then you know what the police in Sydney have on all their cars now?
Sirens?
No. Even weirder, far weirder than that. They've got police like us on Facebook. And I just thought, is that what law enforcement's come to? Social media.
Like us on
Facebook, please. Like us on Facebook.
What would they have to share?
Caught 50 milligrams of marijuana. Look, he was the biggest dickhead I've ever arrested. Twitter's
That
next.
just doesn't make sense.
I think the FBI are on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Now, that actually is more confusing.
Yeah,
Why
see,
the hell?
please, like us on
Like us on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Share it.
So it's not just me. It's not just me. I'm not the only one who finds that weird.
I actually do find that weird
Bizarre,
and disturbing at the same time.
You know what it'd be like? I would love to see a court case and a judge at the end said, "Don't forget, you can catch my podcast." I want to see. Maybe I should be. One of us could be a judge. Oh, how scary would that should be?
Who'd be the most scary?
P1 as a judge. I would love to see.
No.
He'd be a good judge, all right?
Fuck you, nigga. You're going to jail for life.
That was the most outrageous bullshit I've ever heard. If a guy with a red hood comes in, that's bullshit.
You're guilty straight away.
Hey, you see the new Gotham trailer?
Oh, fuck.
I hear Jerome's definitely the Joker now. Like, that's...
Well, there's
like,
a shot of him in jail and he's like there smiling and shit.
Yeah, doesn't he go to, like, a university and it's like Joker's Great Adventure or something?
I do not know, but it sounds horrible.
They're doing like Bill and Ted, but with a Joker.
I saw the guy from the Shield joined Gotham.
What?
The guy who played the Thing.
Oh, I thought you meant Agents of Shield. So
big fat ball that.
Oh yeah, the guy from the original Fantastic.
Oh yeah, not the new masterpiece that Cody can't wait.
Yeah, when's that? That's coming out soon.
August 6th, I think. It's getting some decent little word of mouth. I don't know, but I'm not going to say anything. But
it'll get crushed by Mission Impossible. Oh, it will. It will. I'm telling you, it will get...
That little midget's going to crush it.
People aren't looking forward to the Fantastic.
Oh, and they're looking forward to see Tom Cruise.
I reckon Mission Impossible will... I'll put $100 on it. Mission Impossible...
Who is you betting with me?
No, I'll put it with Cody.
I'll still say Mission Impossible ain't going to be as big as what people think.
It'll crush. I don't think it'll make Jurassic World money.
If it does, I'm all...
If it does, J.J. Abrams goes, woohoo!
It's like, I'm in the money.
Installment 1. There we are. Speaking of Mission Impossible...
If Mission Impossible made half of Jurassic World, I'm going to put it here and now. Star Wars will be the biggest film in the history of the planet.
It is not... I wish people stop saying that sort of shit. I really do. Like, Star Wars is not going to be this mammoth hit that people think it's going to be. I'm saying that you're shaking your head at me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it will not. I would love it to be,
hard,
but
chewy.
it's not. It's not going to do what they're saying it's going to.
I'm just waiting.
It's not. It might make
pre-ticket sales will sum it up.
It might make maybe the same kind of money Spy did. Yeah, about that level.
Yeah, opening day. Yeah.
About that level. Speaking of Mission Impossible, one thing I've been meaning. We've had this on the agenda for weeks.
Yeah.
For weeks. We're like, we're going to leave it when Mission Impossible is close to coming out. It's called Rogue Nation.
Close enough. What do we call it? Rogue Squad.
No, I think we call it Ghost Protocol, but then realise, hold on, that's the last one.
The fourth one. What are we up to? What are we up to?
Five.
Jesus Christ.
Five. See, that's just Tom Cruise. He inspires millions around the world that keep seeing.
Yeah, so it inspires so many people. He turned the main hero into a villain in the first film.
Hey, we're gonna do a
look back
at Wayne's
Take
favorite,
you back
favorite movie series of all time.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're not even Tom Cruise. We're talking about movies he's actually done that are good.
He's been in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, well.
No, he has. I mean, look, I think it... I mean, when people say, oh, he seems like a nice guy, no, he sounds like a fucking dickhead.
Who would ever say he seems like a nice guy?
P1 say he sounds like a nice guy?
P1's a fuckwit.
Or maybe...
P1 and him are the exact same. One's black, one's white.
They're not even... How often have you heard P1 go on about Scientology?
They're short. Egos. P1's more charming, I'll give that.
Both work
P1's more intelligent.
Both work for IMF. What?
P1's a Scots. P1's a Scientologist.
I couldn't see P1 dangling there in the vault from
the
first one. This is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
You got to get the rabbit's foot back, whatever.
Fucking rabbit. Fucking feet.
Fucking shit.
No, he comes in with the glasses. Glass sunnies he's got.
Oh,
he's got these cool sunnies. I can see.
You have his Captain America shield.
But back to the cool guy, not P1, Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise claimed.
Put that in brackets, people.
Claimed, and a lot of people have just taken this at face value. I'm taking an issue with it because I'm not quite sure I believe this.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna test this.
Not what?
I'm gonna hold my breath for 6 minutes
because Tom Cruise has filmed an underwater scene for the new movie where he is
where he met Nick Fanning.
Where he took on a great white shark. And Tom being Tom, he punched 7 of them.
He ate it.
Tom Cruise has filmed an underwater scene for the new Mission Impossible and held his breath for 6 minutes.
All right, now while you're talking, that's my time, all right?
You're not going to get to... Okay, let's see how long he can wait. But this is going to be fascinating audio. About 30 seconds. I reckon 30. Okay, 5:52.
I can still talk, I'm just not breathing.
All right.
It's fucking hard, though.
Now, Cruise, no stranger to doing his own stunts, spoke to US Today about his insane, this is what it says here, his insane sequence. We wanted to create a suspense underwater sequence without cuts.
Okay, I'm fucked already.
Okay, 30 seconds! 30 seconds! Mind you, I got to say, you're not quite in the peak condition that Tom Cruise is.
Oh, yeah. What, tiny and egomaniac.
Tom Cruise has said, we wanted to create a suspense underwater sequence without cuts. Spielberg bet you to it. So doing that sequence was really interesting. Well, I was glad that it helps when movie scenes are interesting. We're underwater and we're holding our breath for 6 to 6.5 minutes. So I was doing all my training with the other stuff on set.
What else was
like what? It was very taxing stuff. Now, I think there's...
Why were you doing your tax in the middle of...
I was holding my breath while doing my tax. It'd be cool to see his arm just come out of the water, like...
Hey, here's my
rebate. I can get $40,000 back.
Back out of...
Tell Nicole she can't have it.
That's complete shit.
There's
Six
one
and a half
word that sums this up. One word. And you might have heard this word before, and it takes one special man to say it.
Bullshit! You set us up!
Set us up. Yeah, that is right.
I agree with that. Do you, people have just, and the comments are like, oh, good on him, good on him. Like, no, he didn't do that. I'm sure he could not have held his breath for 6 minutes. It's not, is it,
Navy SEALs.
Some freak
do that.
might have done that, some freak, but how the hell is he going to do that?
I'm sure it's possible.
If you're doubting us, someone do a test. If you can film
I
yourself.
challenge P1 and Kobe.
No, I don't. No, we need them. Some people we don't.
It's warmer still over there. It's a bit cold here. Jump in the nearest ocean. Put your head under water for 6 minutes. They love Tom
and
Cruise.
film it. No edits. No edits.
Exactly. If
The
he can be
only
done,
way I can imagine him doing this is with that Bond thing. You know, the Bond thing that he has on his nose that allows him to... That I can believe. If he's got some sort of assistance, but not just jumping down in the water. Fucking Lou Ferrigno couldn't do that. How could Tom Cruise?
Why would Lou Ferrigno be able to?
Because I reckon he could hold his breath. He just looks like the kind of man who could hold his breath.
Now he's old.
No,
But let's just start. I mean, 6.5 minutes. A Navy SEAL, professionally trained Navy SEAL guys, can't do that. They can go close.
Yeah, but a Navy SEALs.
It's not Tom Cruise.
I was going to say, did Navy SEAls, could they go up against Jack Nicholson?
Do they make cocktails?
Do they make? Have they ever flown a jet? Fighter jet? Actually, yeah. Yeah, they have. Have they ever infiltrated the CIA headquarters? Have they ever?
Last Samurai?
Have they ever?
Had a retarded brother?
One of them might. They are in the military. Or wheel that wheelchair around really quickly, like in Born on the 4th of July?
Or Days of Thunder?
Have they ever given an inspirational talk like in Magnolia? Have they ever... just go through everything. Have they ever owned a film studio like in Tropic Thunder?
Ever a sporting manager?
Yeah. So you don't believe him?
No.
Not at all.
Tom Cruise.
Not at all.
A man who believes that aliens possess our bodies and took our spirits, whatever.
Yeah, but any
they're in the spirit world, asshole. I can't see it.
But any antidepressants, what sort of forgery is this? What sort of wizardry?
I'm sorry, if any Scientologist is listening to this, your whole religion's fucking shit. It's full of it. It is. But then so is Christianity.
Well, it's funny that a lot of the... I'd respect it if it came from somebody who's not a star, but every fucking Scientologist I hear about is this mammoth star.
No, they're all egomaniacs. Every single one.
Is that what Scientology's about? I don't even know.
Yes,
The funny part is, from what I understand, it's got to do with an alien warlord. That's what I hear. I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. I don't know if I believe it, but like, that sounds pretty cool.
It was created by a guy who created fucking science fiction novels.
Battlefield Earth. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
so that would be like George Lucas saying,
Cupboard.
I'm gonna That's where he belongs in the fucking cupboard. No, it would be like George Lucas basing a religion, or Tolkien.
Yeah.
And the people go, it must be real. What a fucking load of shit, people. But then, look, I don't believe in any religion.
I can't argue with
I don't believe in any religion, but you know what? If Scientology didn't harm people, which they fucking do.
Yeah, but so does Christianity.
Exactly my point. That's why I hate Christianity. I hate any religion.
Buddhism doesn't.
They didn't do nothing to sit down and eat.
But that's kind of cool.
Little Buddha, fatty but shit.
Big fat guy. That's kind of cool.
Fat bloated pork.
But he's happy. See, he's happy.
He's obese.
He's happy. I mean, think of it. You got your religion.
We should have we're going to start the movie spoilers religion.
Why do we have to go to this again? Okay, you got a choice. You got a damaged guy up on the cross bleeding everywhere and dying.
What a great symbol.
Or you've got a big fat guy kind of happy chowing down. I'm like, I like that fat guy. He seems like an all right guy.
All religions have dickhead fucking leaders. Not dickhead really, but okay, you got Muhammad who you can't draw, see?
Yeah, Ali.
Ali. Well, that's what Ali's named after, so there you go.
Is he?
Well,
yeah,
Muhammad
I suppose.
Ali,
I thought it was the opposite. Muhammad Ali's pretty famous. I think a little bit. Who would you say is more famous? I don't know. I don't.
What to me, Muhammad Ali?
Yeah,
because I'm a
actually,
fan,
probably Muhammad is a bit more famous.
Well, he's only got billions of followers.
Who?
Muhammad. That's why then he got Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
he got Buddha.
Wouldn't it be funny if all these religious guys were around? I was saying, like me on Facebook. Just like that.
I have no problem with any. You can be Muslim.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't fucking harm people. And don't force that shit on other people like fucking Scientology and a lot of other religions.
And get door-to-door salesmen.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yeah,
Bloody,
they're the worst.
what are they called?
Jehovah's.
Jehovah fuckwits.
Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Jehovah.
Speaking of religion, Marvel.
Before we go into the review, maybe we should explain our uncle's absolute hatred for this movie. Hatred. Never seen it. It's
Never
no interest in seeing it. He won't pay. He said, I will not pay a single dollar to see that movie.
He wouldn't pay a single dollar to see anything.
But the problem being, because he bought a new car recently, right?
Which has never been driven.
But the thing is, ants, for some reason, get in the car.
Because it doesn't go anywhere.
once a week or so, and ruin everything. Get in there, and it takes him forever to get him out. So when he saw, what did he go and see? Terminator. And that trailer was on the front of it. And he's just like,
San Andreas.
And he looked at, who would see something like that? Who made this movie?
I think
who's responsible?
He's the villain in it.
Well, yeah,
Trying to kill the ant.
So into the movie itself. What do you think of it? I haven't spoken to you about it. You saw it in Melbourne.
Yeah, I actually liked it because it wasn't the same Marvel over the top.
It was over the. Come on, it was over the top
compared to fucking Avengers and the shit.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
Visible fucking battleship.
Yeah, but they did that. They sort of did that shit too. But the whole idea here is that it is so ridiculous. I mean, the whole notion of this is so ridiculous that there is no. When people say, "Oh," I think Tony was having a go, or someone was having a go, going, "Oh, it's too much humor." Yeah, it might be a little bit too much, but how the hell are you going to treat a concept like this?
Yeah,
without being
that's why I
a bit silly about
it. It knew what it was.
Yeah,
it knew exactly what it was, and that's why I liked it. It wasn't the same Marvel thing, so I'm like, I actually enjoyed this.
Yeah, me too. I thought Paul Rudd, I thought was great. I thought Michael Douglas really sort of owned it. I thought he was cool. Villain was pretty standard, but
every Marvel villain is pretty much mediocre.
You don't think mediocre? Mediocre.
Well, yeah, I mean, sorry, you got Loki. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm going to say I don't think DC's had a great bad guy movies since the Joker.
I was going to say you take that back.
No, that's what I mean. Bane was okay. I thought Bane was good. Yeah, but he was sort of ruined at the same time. And what else have you had since then? What's his name?
Joker?
No,
Jack Nicholson.
General Zod.
Oh, that was wrong.
Exactly. I stand by what I say. And from the look of it, I'm not jumping on too quickly, but I'm not liking the look of Jesse Eisenberg.
Red capes are coming.
Red capes are wrong. I'm like, look at this wig. I get it. This wig. It's just when people say Jesse Eisenberg looks really menacing in the new trailer, I'm like, are you fucking serious?
I just realised that DC, the only villains I've ever liked, pretty much in movies, Jack Nicholson, Joker. Heath Ledger, Joker.
What about
Jared Leto? Who knows?
What about the original General Zod?
Oh, he's genius.
He was a good bad guy.
Terrence was brilliant.
He was a good bad guy. Oh, what about who else is the Nuclear Man?
Oh,
that was great. What are you talking about? No, but I agree with you. I thought it was a fun. Even Adalia liked it. But no, I thought, considering all because people have been poo-pooing on this one a bit, saying, "Oh, it's just typical of all the problems with Marvel lately." I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, but at least it knows what it is. It's not pretending like it's meant, stating a comment on world peace or something.
Well, I enjoy this more than bloody Avengers too.
Did you? Yeah, I can understand.
Only because I'm sick of that over-the-top world kind of thing, which is great.
Oh, and you know what I liked about this too? Was that they addressed finally, why can't they call the Avengers? Why couldn't they call...
Yeah.
I was like, okay, because he's like, you know what we should do? Call the Avengers. And Michael Douglas is like, I don't want this fucking Indo with Tony Stark. And I kind of go, yeah, okay, yeah, I can understand it. So they did raise
but even then,
point.
they still brought the Avengers into it, but he was
it was cool the way they did it, though.
Yeah.
I thought that was... And you didn't see the Captain America
I'm not standing at the end of the credits.
It was cool. It was a good... I'll tell you after the show.
It was like midnight.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when I saw it, so I'm like,
all right.
Fuck that.
No, it was a good stinger at the end. This 3, if you haven't seen it, people go see it. Well, we've ruined it for you. But when you see it, it's got 2 endings. So
like every other fucking Marvel.
yeah. Oh, other movies are starting to do it though. Terminator.
I'm over it.
Terminator. Did Jurassic? I can't remember.
Shit.
I don't think Jurassic did.
I don't think so. But I'm over the stinger shit. It really pisses me off now.
Why? Because you got to sit there.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. You know why? Because you get to sit there and reflect.
I get to sit there and watch a dickhead going, oh, yeah, we should
Well, I
do
love,
this at the end.
I love, because you and me used
If
to
you-
fight it, but remember we used to say, I would always say, I love a credit sequence. You're like, oh, it's terrible.
No, but give a good one that actually means something.
Yeah, this did, though.
Thanos.
This-
Oh, I better do it myself. After
that's
how
that
many
one.
films?
That's that one. I mean, this one had a good one.
Yeah,
it
okay, I
did
didn't
have a
see
good
it, so I'm
one.
not going to judge this one, but
And I thought,
fucking
what
Thor
were the other
with his
movies?
hammer and shit. Ugh.
Captain America, I thought, the second one I thought had a decent one, from what I remember.
Yeah, what was it then?
I can't remember.
Yeah, quite
no,
right.
that goes into the Avengers. It was
Yeah.
the two twins. That was okay.
That was stupid.
Oh, yeah, but you think all the
No, because it made no
Guardians of the Galaxy had the best one.
That was. Seriously,
That was the
Guardians
best one.
was.
I was Howard!
Because
I was like doing the Nazi salute.
the reason that was great is the fact was it fit with the story.
it was fucking out there.
so weird. And it fit with Guardians,
It was out
and it did not fuck up anything to do with anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually they might do a Howard the Duck movie, but it's like completely out of nowhere. And everyone in the audience, what the fuck was that about? It's like
And
genius.
what anyone who's even thought about the George Lucas movie has been, thank God, we're saved. Saved.
That's right. Actually, that would be the best one. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's completely out there.
I saw Dave Bautista's demanding to be in Star Wars. Did you see that?
Yeah, bad luck then.
I reckon he'll do
Is he the baddie in Bond?
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Yeah, so imagine that. I mean, he did Guardians, Star Wars, Bond. Speaking of Bond, I'm glad you mentioned that.
A real spy. Fuck you, Tom, is what I'm saying.
You haven't seen them
Spectre.
yet. I haven't seen that either.
What are you looking forward to? Spectre or Midget?
I'm a Bond nut. So what do you reckon?
Exactly.
I'm a Bond nut. It's like I said on Facebook. I can't look at
Piss on that
an
midget.
Spectre trailer or a Creed trailer
How
and
many
say,
people-
and say, oh, I'm not biased towards it.
How many people were like, yeah, that's a real spy movie?
What?
Straight away when that trailer came
No,
out.
when it came out, people were like, I think it's Bond. Too much Bond in it.
Bullshit.
I did read.
Bullshit.
Somebody said
Bullshit.
it's too much Bond.
Cody,
Too much.
Sean, all the people were like raving about it.
Were they? Okay.
Straight away go like, this is fucking Bond.
Yeah. I was like, that was the last one.
What do you expect?
This is Bond. He's in this. I was expecting Peter Dinklage, but Bond is here. Bond. James Bond. Yeah.
It looks. I don't think it'll be better than Skyfall because I love Skyfall. But
No, you
everything
can't
I've seen in that
expect it.
trailer,
You can't
like,
expect that.
like, everyone
Yeah.
thinking like, yeah, looks really
Christopher Waltz looks cool. I reckon he looks cool. Like, I don't know.
cool. I want to know
I
what
have
this connection.
no
I don't want to
idea.
get spoiled what the connection is between him and Bond.
Hmm?
There's clearly a connection, but I don't want to know what it is till I see it.
He stole his mango.
That's it. I'll be very happy.
It'd be cool if he just said, mango? I caused you pain. I stole your mango. That's a cool line. You know, I stole. No, now I'm remembering it as the mango being in it. What did he say? I caused you all your pain. It was always me or something.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
That's the point. I want to know what the connection is, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the cool part.
You got to think
It's
of it.
strange. It's strange saying it's cool that it's been rebooted, but the cool part about the reboot for this is they don't have the rules now because it's clearly not following the book series anymore. So they can do with Blofeld whatever the fuck they want.
But they're not shitting over.
No, for sure.
Unlike what
No.
Ghostbusters and sorry, bring it up. Self-destruct. but
You just ruined the ending. We were going to do that for the ending.
I'm talking about the Ghostbusters filmation.
All right. Yeah, unlike
Cool.
yeah, that was Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy, you know, probably what it is.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what was I talking about?
Unlike
Unlike
franchises.
other reboots, this one did not take a shit over the fucking legacy of it.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, it's weird because when Casino Royale came out, it's like I say to people, when people say to you, Wayne's got his mind made up, you came
Yes,
around
I
on
do.
that. Yeah.
Oh, but look at Heath Ledger. It was
Yeah.
like, terrible casting, horrible.
Everyone.
Started to see him going, trailer, I'm like, okay, fascinating movie, genius.
Yeah.
Same with Spectre, I'm like, this is fucking wrong, a blonde Bond.
Yeah.
But yeah, rebooting it, like, fuck this, saw it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unlike certain other franchises, I don't think
So
I'm going to be going, this is pretty cool.
So you're saying there was a... no, we can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. But the other.
Yes, Bond song.
That's it, actually. I heard somebody do a Specter song that sounded like. I don't think it's the. I hope it's not the official one. Because it sounded like the song you and me did. Specter, Specter, everybody, Specter, Specter. I'm like, that can't be it.
That would be awesome.
Can't be it.
A very serious scene of Bond. Specter, Specter, everybody.
It sounds like something out of Play School or fucking The Wiggles. I'm like,
I'd be for that.
There's a Spectre in there and a chair as well.
There's a man with a gun going 007.
That's right. Have you seen Kingsman yet?
No.
I saw it last week.
I don't really care.
It's a good movie.
Nothing interesting.
It's good. It is a fun movie. You would like it. I'm telling you. I reckon you'll like it.
Yeah,
it's very... too busy. too busy on this, on episode 58 or whatever the fuck it is of this. Far too busy. Too busy playing this bloody
Honestly,
Defender
Kingsman just has no interest.
You're really missing out. I reckon you'd like
Don't
this movie.
care.
Because it's got a kick-ass henchwoman. It is like a Bond love letter mixed in. It's got Mark Hamill and Samuel Jackson together, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I give a fuck.
But it's Mark Hamill doing an English accent, sounding like the Joker. It is. What? Yeah. See. You're intrigued, aren't you? And that's. I was going to do the William Atherton. That's my specialty, Mrs. Clay. Do you remember when he's on the play?
What?
See, you're intrigued. That's my specialty, Mrs. Clay.
What the hell are you on about?
In Die Hard 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit.
That's my specialty, Mrs. McClane.
Came out of fucking nowhere.
You're intrigued, aren't you? Yes. Did you get that?
And what else was he in? Yep. No. What a pick.
But the Kingsman. No, it's a fun movie. The violent. Look, okay, I'm going to spoil the scene for you.
Go ahead.
Look, he comes in and massacres an entire church full of born-again Christians. Are you saying to me you're not interested in seeing that? And it's Colin Firth spinning around, whipping their heads off. I mean, it gets gory. Like, arms are going off. And it's like, oh, shit, I killed a whole bunch of religious people. It's like, because apparently...
Why does he kill them?
I can't really... I don't really want to... Because he's under control.
No.
And Samuel Jackson talks with a lisp, but it's just got a lot of elements that are cool. Like, it's a fun, like... I have it in my top 5 for the year so far. Which is good. I mean, considering I've only seen 2 or 3 that I like. Yeah. But no...
Actually, it's been a pretty bad year for movies.
So far. Well, no...
Actually, Cody and people will talk about it, saying it's actually been a really good year.
What, like, but...
I think they were actually talking about box office-wise.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can't argue with that. I think it's been a whole lot of... In terms of the blockbusters, none of them have been terrible. Apart from maybe one that we did the review for last week.
What?
Terminator?
Oh, that! Yeah. I've completely forgot about that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Blockbuster!
But I thought Fast and the Furious, Avengers, Jurassic,
nothing
maybe,
I've hated.
They've all been not bad.
Terminator's the only thing I've hated, yeah.
I think a lot of that, though, it's like Josh said to me yesterday. It's an entertaining movie.
No, it's not.
It is. Come on, it's an entertaining movie. It's got guns and shit. But as a Terminator movie, it's fucking dumb. That's what he said to me. And it's true.
It's still a dumb movie, even if it is a Terminator movie. I'm sorry, it's stupid in general.
Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about that. What was I talking about?
I don't know. Oh, Kingsman.
Terminator. That's a good link, actually. Because I said this to you last week. I watched Terminator 2 on Blu-ray last week, and I've figured out
that's a good movie.
That James Cameron is a true prophet.
Why?
Because he just sees things in the future. It puts things in his movies that are disasters, years away. But somehow he knows. He gave us warning in The Abyss about being underwater. And then there was Lake Placid 2, right?
I think you said Tom Cruise. 6 years underwater.
That's right. In True Lies, he warned us Jamie Lee Curtis one day would do Christmas with the Cranks. And the second Hello H2O. No, the other one. There was one after that. Then she gets killed in the opening scene. No shit.
Oh, Resurrection.
Yeah, fucking bullshit. But the thing he gave us warning about most. Okay, because I told you this the other day, didn't I?
No.
Okay. In the canal sequence, thanks to Blu-ray and the wonders of Blu-ray, we could see everything crystal clear. In the canal sequence, the famous canal sequence, I think it's famous. Would you say that's iconic?
Now I know where you're going. Yeah, now I wish.
Okay. There's the big truck chase, and in case you haven't seen it, at the end, John Cotter is pulled off his bike by the Terminator. I'm just going into details. People might have forgot.
John Connor's pulled off by the Terminator.
Watch it, lug nuts. That would really hurt. But we've got to be a little more constructive here, okay? We've got to stop this from happening. Your work must not be... What is it? No one must carry on your work. So he pulls John Connor off his bike. I can't remember. And of course, they go off, and the truck smashes into the bridge. Take a guess what's on that bridge.
Tom Cruise.
No. What's written on the bridge, people go get your Blu-ray now, is...
But you need the player and the DVD.
Yeah, don't worry about that. There is caution 9/11.
Oh.
I told you.
So James Cameron's responsible for 9/11. There you go, people.
To make money for Avatar.
That's why he's always under that fucking ocean. He's hiding. Hey, he's got a beard. Bin Laden. He worked with terrorism and True Lies.
Yeah. He's brought buildings down before. He blew that building up in Terminator 2.
See, there you go.
He sunk the Titanic. For real! That was a real ship.
And what happened a couple of years after that? Towers fell.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we're saying, because he sunk the Titanic, because it fell down, somehow he did 9/11. I'm trying to think how we're doing this.
And he's responsible for it.
And he's also responsible for a lot of broken-hearted women. So,
well, you think of, okay, go through the titles of his films.
Mm.
All right. He terminated the Twin Towers. It was their...
I'm wondering how you're going to do the last one.
It was their Judgment Day.
Yeah.
He had to hide in the abyss. They asked him if he did 9/11. He told True Lies.
He said, no, it was aliens. It was illegal aliens.
And then it was something about an alien.
That's right. And he said, oh, those towers coming down, it was Titanic. No. And he was online at the... This is the only way we can do this.
I know,
he was online at the time, and he's like, you're talking about the towers online is terrible. I just changed my avatar. It was the only way we could do it.
So I decided to get some piranhas. And two of them.
And then he wrote First Blood.
And then we did Avatar 2, 3, 4.
Have you...
Yes, I forgot about that. Bin Laden. He's First Blood. Part 2.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. But if you ever listen, his audio commentaries aren't too bad, actually, James Cameron. You'd never do it. You would never listen to him.
He's a dick, but he's a brilliant director.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Speaking of Terminator, last week we had a story about Michael Jackson being doing the Terminator voice, and he got cut out.
He was in Terminator 1, apparently.
Yeah, he did the voice of the cop that Reese goes, what year is it the date?
Date, Monday, Thursday.
But somebody heard our show, apparently, because it's come out recently that Michael Jackson wanted to play a far more famous and far more loved character. You probably heard Yoda. Michael Jackson wanted to be Jar Jar Binks.
Now,
how awesome would that have been? I don't know if I can hear it. I'm just thinking, how in danger would Jar Jar being around the kids in that bit be? That would be horrible. Jar Jar, get your penis away. It'll go numb for hours. Be sticking in it. Annie, come back, Annie. Woo!
George actually made one good choice.
Would it be better?
Would it make any difference?
I don't know. I was thinking about
Jar Jar was an annoying dick anyway.
Yeah, but how much would it be more annoying with that voice? That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
It's annoying anyway, to be honest.
And the kids, remember Anakin takes Jar Jar away in the Palpatine's office?
It would have made any... He still would have been annoying shit.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Would it have been worse?
Could it?
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't see how it could have been worse than what Jar Jar was anyway. Or it would have been
it would have been played
by a famous thing.
Okay, what about a guy with a glove?
If he
Jar
looked
Jar
like
with a
Michael-
glove
Actually,
and that
no,
black hat
you bring
doing
it
the
up-
moonwalk down to the underwater
Actually,
city.
you're right, because he wanted to do it with prosthetics, not CG. So it would have looked like him.
It would have looked like it.
Because it wouldn't have been CG. That kind of it would have been more fucked up.
He goes down to Never Never Land in the underwater city.
Who then would give power to fucking Palpatine.
Palpatine, you're bad. We can change the world tomorrow. Coruscant could be a better place.
As long as he did sing, I mean, if he sang a song, then fucking,
Oh,
shit.
God. Oh, God, that would be, And now the Gungans come out towards the
Thriller.
droid. It's like Thriller. You were scared. You were scared, weren't you? Okay, do you remember the Michael Jackson video clip for Ghosts? Do you remember that? Everyone remembers Thriller, but in Ghosts... they have all these awesome effects in it, and Michael Jackson becomes this monster and fucking whatever. But at the end of it, it's all ruined because at the end of it, he goes and says to the kids, "Did I scare you?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No, but now you are."
What was the bloody Smooth Criminal? That's what I could see. Just flicking, calling into the fucking thing, starts in the white suit, just charging over.
And leading over.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I would have said, "Don't matter if you're black or white."
Say that to Panaka.
Yeah. I watched an episode of Clone Wars where Jar Jar has a girlfriend. That makes you want to watch it, doesn't it?
No.
It's all actually the ending of Clone Wars.
I
is
will
fucking
watch
cool.
it. I'm
It's
just
really
very
cool.
busy.
Yeah, I know. But did you? I brought this up the other day. What would be the most horrific? What would be your most horrific scene you ever saw at the movies? Forgetting what we can't mention. Actually, we didn't see them at the movies.
At the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Actually, no, we didn't see. Hold on, we didn't see this at the movies either. So I'm trying to get the link to. Okay, even on DVD. What's the?
Sex in the City.
That's the second time we've blown up. People, for the ending, we were going to have us finally mentioning it and blowing up. But that's been ruined now.
Well, they could have been talking about having sex in the city
Yeah.
while watching this movie.
I think Alex Murphy's death scene in RoboCop would have to be up there.
Why?
It's pretty fucking horrible.
So what? It's violent.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like...
You're ruining my link.
I was watching like Star Trek into bloody... No, it was
2009.
It's just got Star Trek, isn't it?
That's not violent. I mean horrific. I mean like...
That was horrific to me!
Curling.
But not to me! What's that? I know it's Rocky, but... No.
Yes, Rocky Balboa. It was to me.
Yeah, it's... I've
I've got to explain Rocky to you. This is
I
what
was
it
trying to
comes
think what
down to.
movie it was from, though.
But because there's a video online that's come up. That was the worst link. You fucked up my link. You really did. Because I remember you thought the death scene of Alex Murphy was full on. That's
It was
anyway.
full on. It's violent.
But have you ever thought about it done as a dance?
But Michael Jackson?
No, there is a video online. I'm not even going to play it because there's no sound of people. Alex Murphy's death scene from the original RoboCop, not the new one, interpreted as a dance. And it's got these people coming, and he's like this guy standing there, and these dancers coming towards him, and he just starts flicking out red things, red like scarves from his gut. I'm like, okay, it's obviously supposed to be blood, and he's
Does he actually rip his arm off?
No.
What's the point of that?
No, I'm like, and he's dancing around doing backflips, just like the scene, cartwheels. I'm like, people, watch it. It's online. Alex Murphy's death
Fucking
scene
retarded.
interpreted by dance. But
No, thank you. Did they do the Ed 209 scene?
No, it's just that. It's just that. Maybe you can get the whole movie though. I
know there's a stage show of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
sure
Austin
Antonio,
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin did. They did Jaws live,
Yeah,
which would be
Jaws
how
live,
the
yeah.
fuck would you do that?
Die Hard Live. So.
That you could do, but how do you do Jaws
How
live?
do you do the bit where he blows up half the fucking building?
Well, in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, throw a bit of orange.
Perfect.
I don't know. Believe it or not, I've never blown up a building. I'm not James Cameron.
I can give them to you.
Let's talk about the Mission Impossible
Ah.
films. Let's get into it.
Let's talk about the series, because that was actually good.
Well, okay, we're sort of at the age, we sort of remember the series. I remember.
I remember. Okay, I don't remember the original series because I know I was born.
Yeah, but I mean,
remember
in the 80s when
the
they brought it
second,
back.
yeah.
I mean, the funny part about the Mission Impossible series, to you youngsters who don't know, well, there would be a generation who's only experienced the movies, so they wouldn't know the series. Like, the series is very much, there is no, I'm not having to go to the movies.
No, please do.
But there is no star in it. Like,
Quite
Peter
right.
Graves is... The opening scene of the first Mission Impossible, when they're all going in that palace, and no one... There's Mr. Phelps, who's kind of...
The main hero.
Yeah, he's not the main hero, but he's the puppet
He was
guy.
the main guy.
He's the puppet guy doing everything from outside the scenes.
Yeah,
right?
but he was the one who organised. He wasn't doing all the stunts and all the fucking...
But the team itself is sort of no one got any more screen time for a little bit in that first Mission Impossible film.
Yeah.
That is what the TV show was like, and which ran for years, and they had Leonard Nimoy and fucking Martin. What's his name? The guy
Lawrence.
North by Northwest. What's his name? Martin
Sheen.
Landau. Martin Landau. Martin Sheen might have done a cameo. And it was a very, very successful show, and naturally Hollywood decided. It took
Fucking
years for them to
right.
make it. I mean, it took years. And the funny part about the first Mission Impossible movie, when they got to it, and Tom Cruise did it and all that, I really, really liked the first 3/4 of the movie. Like, really, I remember when I saw it, I was like, that is fucking cool.
I think his problem is the credits where it says Cruise Production. Somewhere.
No.
Yes, it
But
is,
even-
because he controls that shit.
Yeah.
Which means I have to do all the stunts. I have to look like the hero all the fucking time. Fuck Tom Cruise. Fuck Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say it. I don't give a shit what anyone fucking says. It's not Mission Impossible. It was
Mm.
never Mission Impossible because he took over it.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah.
ego fucking got it. It's meant to be a fucking team. People are like, oh, but you got Simon Pegg working computers. Why? So he can unlock a fucking door for who to get through.
Yeah,
Tom
that's
Cruise.
my problem too. I mean, yeah,
Always the same.
I mean, the first film, I don't know. I could sort of excuse it because the first 3/4 were good. The biggest flaw with the first film,
Killing off all the main people.
no, not even that.
Yeah.
Jim Phelps turning.
Bad
It never really bugged me. Maybe because I was younger, a lot younger then. But it never really bugged me that he turned out to be the bad guy. What sort of bugged me was the way he turned out to be the bad guy.
There's no reason
Like
to
he's
it.
just like an evil guy.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Like, and that because you know who dislikes Mission Impossible movies even more than you? Dad. Dad
Oh.
hates them. Like,
No, he's seen the last one. I haven't.
yeah, but he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh,
Same
it's a
here.
Tom Cruise show. It's fucking bullshit. It's
Yeah.
terrible. Because he remembers the series, so he's looking at it going, okay, this is not Mission Impossible. Like, and
I'm not watching Mission. I'm watching Tom Cruise do a bunch of stunts.
he had the whole when he saw Mission Impossible 1. I remember because we loved it, in particular me. And he came out of that first movie going, oh,
Fuck
it's
this.
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like it's like turning Spock into the bad guy. It's not right. You don't do that. And at the time, I just thought, oh, that's bull. Like, but now, you know, looking back, I can see where he's coming from.
But even
because
even if you look now at all the fucking Rogue Nation, what's all the hype about it? What, Tom Cruise held his breath under fucking water for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise held onto a plane. Fuck you! Fucking talk about the film, you cunt.
yeah,
Sick of that shit. That's why I have no interest in seeing it.
I
Because-
want to see it. I mean,
Because it's the Tom Cruise fucking show again.
yeah, I mean,
Running around with his fucking shirt off. Fuck that film.
But don't you think the first film there was some ingenuity that I mean, it looked great. I mean, that sequence in the vault.
yeah.
It's great. My argument with any Mission Impossible since then is every one of them's tried to just do that sequence, but bigger and better. But at the time when it came out, what was great about it wasn't the size of it. It was the suspense.
That's
Because you
thank
were like,
you, my fucking
because
point.
you were like, okay,
I can hold my breath on
because you were like,
yeah.
he could get caught out. Considering other people have got killed and Emilio Estevez was knocked off fucking in a gory way.
Which is wrong.
Like, yeah, he could get
Fuck
caught
it,
out.
I'm going to go coach a
He
Mighty
could get
Ducks.
caught out here, and you didn't know who to trust or anyone. I love the spy part of the first Mission
That's
Impossible.
what it's meant to fucking be.
Because
That's
I just
some
thought it
fucking
was
film.
really intriguing, and people are like, oh,
You know
look
what?
back at it now, oh, it's dated. Yeah, of course it's dated. They've done 6
Once
movies
again,
since then.
What is it? People want to see big stunts. You know what? P1, Cody, this is why Fast and the Furious fucking works. This is what they
Yeah.
want to see. They don't give a shit about fucking spy shit.
Yeah.
Does anyone? Because I've always said to P1 Cody when they're saying about, why don't I like Mission Impossible? Because fucking movies like Fast and the Furious, mindless, dumb shit, that infiltrates movies that are meant to be fucking smart.
Yeah.
And that's why I fucking hate Tom Cruise. Is he let that shit happen. He takes over, becomes a fucking action film, which is not.
I would disagree with you. I disagree with you completely. Bullshit. But then we get to the next installment, and Mission Impossible 2 was a terrible film. It's a fucking terrible... Because you're right. For this one, you're right. Because Tom Cruise's ego did get out of hand, and it was literally...
people sacked who went on to win Academy Awards.
Look, people... when Mission Impossible 2 was filmed here, a story about Andrew Lesney, who was shooting Mission Impossible 2. And what happened was he and Tom Cruise didn't get on.
Can't imagine why.
And Tom Cruise fired him. Yeah. And he went on to...
little movie, he might know.
He went on to be the director of photographer on a trilogy filmed in New Zealand. And I believe when he won the Academy Award, I've never seen it, but this is what I believe he thanked Tom Cruise in the Academy Award.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Without naming
I've never seen... Yeah, really? Okay, I've never saw it, but... And he passed away recently, which could be Tom Cruise.
No. He made him hold his breath underwater for 6 minutes with him.
The whole... When they filmed it here, the Australian accents and everything, it was just... it was so ridiculous.
That guy gets on there and goes, oh, it's hotter than Dingo's doggo. And he
ah! Dingo's doggo, yeah. How would you like a beard, Ethan?
Yeah, that guy was...
I wrote after it came out, especially insulting in Australia, because they had, like...
Kangaroo.
No, but like he's got the entire Sydney city where he could have a basin. Where does he go? The outback. He goes the outback in the middle of nowhere, where he's got all this technical equipment. He could have had an apartment in the city for $20.
Do you remember? No, do you remember Ving Rhames gets off the helicopter, steps in like shit, and he goes, "Oh, just fucked up my Versace shoes or whatever." Why the fuck would you wear them in the middle of the outback?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, but not prepared to wear shitty clothes in the desert.
Mission Impossible is to wear the appropriate clothing. But just I'll agree with you on that. In that,
I hate
the slow motion shit with Tom Cruise.
Oh, don't even get me. Doug Ray Scott, horrible actor,
was ridiculous. It was
that movie ruined Doug Ray Scott.
Yeah, he was going to be Wolverine.
It was going to be Wolverine and Aragon.
That's right. And he couldn't be because he was doing Mission Impossible 2. Yeah.
He got
I thought he
got dismissed as Aragon because he wasn't up to it. And he missed out on the role of Wolverine because he was too busy filming that. Yeah. Because it went over schedule.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the second one, the one aspect from the second one, I didn't mind her. Sandy Newton.
She was horrible.
I didn't think she was that bad a character. I mean,
romance. When do you ever see?
Actually,
is she ever mentioned after part 2?
Actually, thinking about it, yeah, maybe. Because I'm thinking about it, she plays two guys off each other, and okay, how is it ridiculous? It's so ridiculous in the second one where Tom is just hanging on to the when Anthony Hopkins comes up, and they even ruined the Mission Impossible thing.
Thank you.
Heavy metal. I love heavy metal. I love heavy metal.
The moment
Metallica is one of my favorite bands.
I remember seeing that.
I was like, what?
I saw that with Adam. The moment he throws the glasses, I'm looking at him and going, what?
But you know which scene? Fuck? You know which scene also? Like Anthony Hopkins is like the king of cool. He's like such a cooker, and the bit
two scenes.
He's in 2 scenes. But do you remember the bit when Tom Cruise has to look better than Anthony Hopkins, where he's like, why'd you say it like that? You're sorry, I'm sorry. And he looks at him, you must be joking. Or something like, what did he say? And at the end, he's just giving it to IMF. Yeah, you're giving it to the man for no reason. Like he's like, why was the virus destroyed? Destroyed in the fire.
What's the line Anthony Hopkins even says?
What?
Where he's like, oh, this is not a hard mission. This is a mission impossible.
What is it? No, it's not a difficult mission. It's Mission Impossible. Difficult would be a walk in the park for you.
Yeah, so that's bullshit because impossible makes it harder than difficult.
I don't know.
Even that line makes no sense.
I don't know, but it was also the second time.
They're fucking pigeons too.
That's John Woo.
John Woo.
That's John
fucking
Woo.
Pigeons.
That's John Woo.
The most hated scene I hate. Runs out, has that great scene where he's got the mask on.
Yeah.
And he's switched on, and then he runs out, gets a motorbike, puts the sunglasses on first. Rides out like, fuck you, Tom Cruise, that shit. And the new one, same deal. What's he doing? Riding a bike, fucking sunglasses. I'm like, fuck this. No interest. It's going to be shit.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's going to be a Tom Cruise fucking
wank fest. Yeah, but I mean, the team was
short. And a fucking 5'7" midget can't do that shit. Fuck off.
Oh, you're really mad about this guy.
Fucking hate him.
Yeah, I know.
People don't get it. I'm going to do one day. P1, if you're listening, me, you, and Cody, we'll sit down. We'll do a Tom Cruise show.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I hate the
I
guy.
like his side. I think he's in some.
He's in good
movies.
films.
Yeah, he
Mission
is.
Impossible. Okay,
Isn't one of them.
No,
You
Mission
said
Impossible are good action films. They're not fucking Mission Impossible films.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Now we'll get to the third one because that's the best one.
All right.
I like the third one.
Okay. Yeah. The third one was directed by the guy who will decide whether or not 2015's any good.
This is when I first gave him credit to.
All right. 2015. Mission Impossible 3, which happened years after. It was a big gap. I remember that because
2 was shit.
Because 2, it was 2000. I think 3 was 2006 or 7. It was like a long time.
Needed to be.
But okay, what's your opinion on the third one?
Definitely the best one.
Out of all,
Straight up. I love the introduction where Seymour Hoffman just fucked up Cruise. But just that, no.
and then he went and took some drugs.
No, but just the opening of that, where he's like, got his wife, got a gun, or he's like, yeah,
that's a great
Cruise
opening.
I'm going to go count to 10. Tom Cruise like trying to outsmart him. He's just like, 5, 6, and he's like 10, bang. And then then it starts up. I'm like, he ain't
and they go back to the theme.
Yeah,
they went back to the theme.
But even then, like, he ain't fucking around with Tom Cruise. Like, he's like, I'm the boss here. You ain't doing shit. And that's why
I think
Seymour Hoffman. I always thought this is his best performance in it.
Yeah,
because he was just intimidating as shit.
I'm going to take actually your route on this and say it's a shame that Seymour Hoffman didn't get more time.
Oh, damn
and
straight.
I think it was because of Tom Cruise. I think because of Tom Cruise. Yeah, it's all about Tom Cruise again with his wife. There's a little bit about the team in it. Yeah, not that much.
The thing that shit me in this whole movie is that last stunt where it's got to slide down the building shit because it's Tom Cruise. I've got to get the spotlight back.
There's a couple of things that shit me in the movie. I mean, I think the first half, 3/4 of the movie are pretty good. But
because it is more of a team thing.
Yeah, it is more of a team thing.
But what happens? A little ego kicks in.
But the thing that shipped me a little bit, Lawrence Fishburne, I wasn't so hot on.
I forgot about it.
It was like and he's just doing Morpheus, just Morpheus. And the other thing that shipped me all through it, regardless, was the shaky cam.
Look, the way it was,
But I mean, that's just small stuff. But what really shipped me was the last quarter of the movie when it's just all happy and then waving to him at the end and Tom Cruise walking down the corridor with his wife and then yay! I was like, fucking, is this? I'm like, because that ruined the movie. It didn't ruin the movie, but it was like, it didn't really need to be so happy and lovely and I've had a beautiful day.
Shot, okay, the end shot is
it was shit. Like I was like, but the movie itself, it's definitely one of the better ones. It's not really a great spy movie.
No,
I mean it's. I mean they've got the whole rabbit foot thing and that. I mean,
Seymour Hoffman makes the film.
Yeah,
easily.
You're saying that, Jesus.
We're all saying that because I've said how many times I've said Seymour Hoffman is just like he's either acting brilliantly like in Capote or he's just like I just couldn't give a shit. Like, he literally could not give a shit. This one he was playing it up as a fucking badass bastard, which I liked.
Yeah,
he played a good villain.
I mean, what was the other thing that sort of shit me a little bit?
This was the last Tom Cruise movie I have ever seen.
Yeah, but
Seriously.
Another thing that shit me a little bit about it, right, was that in every one of them, you got one of the agents betrays him.
Oh, yeah.
You notice that? The first one, the second one, the third one. I think even in the fourth one. So I could be wrong. I can't remember. But, I mean, you can definitely see potential there. I mean, the characters are a little more interested. They didn't really. I just wish they went a little more into the team. I did because Maggie, what's her name, and the other guy, the Irish guy, I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Reese or something.
Elvis Presley. He played Elvis Presley.
Did he? Oh, so
John Reese, something wrong. Yeah.
Or Tom, yes.
Reese Johns or John Reese.
Man, you don't need Tom Cruise if you got tree beard. The third one I didn't mind. The fourth one I'm going to have to do.
Thank you!
I'm going to have to do.
That was the end of my Tom Cruise marathon, people. I've never seen a film after the third one.
The fourth one's not a bad film.
No.
People go overboard with just how good it is. Like, people are like, this is a true Mission Impossible film. No, it's not.
No, guess why? Why? Solely because of someone's name directed it?
Brad
That's it.
Yeah, but he also did.
That guy did The Incredibles. Fuck off.
That guy also did. And the other extreme, he did fucking
That's all I
New
get.
Tomorrow movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's all
I'm
I
like-
fucking get.
I mean, look.
That's all I ever get. Oh, you haven't seen the fourth one? He directed The Incredibles, which I think was fucking overrated anyway.
The fourth one. I mean, look, it's an enjoyable film. When people said, "Oh, it's much more about the team," not really. It sort of is because a little bit because Jeremy Renner is expanded on a little teeny weeny bit.
Yeah, too busy filming something else called The Avengers.
But the film is essentially about Tom Cruise. I mean, the biggest problem with the fourth one I get, people, do you remember the villain? Because no one does. No, that's what I mean. I'm asking people, like, because a lot of people love this movie. And, like, it's well done. It's well directed. There's some interesting shit. But, again, he's got to do the building thing. And, again, it's about the stunts getting bigger and better. And the building thing...
Gee, what's that sound like? Fucking Fast and the fucking Furious!
The building thing...
Stunts are getting bigger.
The building thing was well done. I mean, look, good on Cruise for doing it for real. I
will always respect that motherfucker for that.
Yeah.
But how much do I have to hear about it?
Yeah.
Look, I hanged on to a plane. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
He's starting to sound a bit like Putin. I went down underwater for 6 hours and I found a buried treasure. I held my breath, came up, and then I jumped out of the water, got on a horse, rode down, caught a plane, and solved the energy crisis.
That's all you ever hear about these movies.
I
could not tell you a thing
about
Ghost Protocol, whatever, Ghost
from...
Recon, except for the fact Tom Cruise held his fucking breath and hung on to a plane. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, but the hanging the plane is pretty impressive.
I wish he hanged on the plane by his throat.
I mean,
but that's the point. You just said there. It's impressive. Have you seen him film it?
Yeah.
Fucking harness and shit
really?
like that.
All right, yeah.
I was like flying at low altitude.
Yeah, but it's impressive he did it. I mean,
low altitude.
It's no excuse for
They did that back in Commando.
That's not saying it's a great movie because I don't think any of them have been great movies.
No,
I honestly don't.
This one could be a great movie, but I haven't seen it. Not going to.
The fourth one, when it came out, and people were like, "This is a real Mission Impossible movie." I'm like,
these are people who've never even seen this. That's why I like people who say that who have never watched the fucking show. Yeah. So fuck off. You don't know what a real Mission Impossible is.
Look, it's an entertaining movie, and I like that they gave more character to Jeremy Renner. It wasn't quite there enough, in my opinion, but and the whole end sequence when they're chasing the bad guy, and it's very not confusing, but unmemorable to me. Like they're in a car park, and and then you sort of got this dark thing that happened to his wife all the way through it.
What happened to his wife?
Well, they explain it.
She's dead.
No.
Oh, well, who cares?
That's just it. But all the way through it.
Where is she?
They explain.
The new one?
No, I don't know about the new one. But in the last one, like all the way through it, like they're like Jeremy Renner thinks he's responsible for her dying. That's his character. That's his character moment. But then you think about it, it services Tom Cruise again. but the all the way through it, and at the end, Tom Cruise goes, "Nope, she's alive. Here she is." It's like, it's not quite like that. It's like, no, she
held her breath under the water for 2 years.
She didn't want the danger, and then she walks.
She didn't want the danger. She's married to a fucking cigarette
or something like that. And then she walks. She's going out with an old couple from the opera, and she looks at him, waves. He looks up, waves, and then you'll get like Rocky Balboa. He walks off, disappears. Credits.
I thought I was worried you were going to say, here with Jerry Ratner getting a boxing ring. Rocky 3.
No, it screams, Adrian. Ving Rhames gets killed in the ring by a Russian.
Oh, God.
No, I mean, look, the fourth one's a fun movie. It's
maybe
I should watch it. Do you
have it?
It's on DVD. It's here.
Maybe I should watch it this week.
It's an entertaining movie, but again, IMF, something fucks them up. It's like a traitor in the mist. Another traitor.
Who wants to work for IMF?
I know.
In the new trailer. What's happened to the new trailer? Oh, we're shutting you down.
Yeah, but you know what I said to a friend, like after when Mission Impossible 3 came out, I'm like, you know the best solution for Mission Impossible? Close IMF. You won't get any traitors then. Close them.
I'm going to pick it now. Haven't seen the new one? No idea about it. I guarantee you Jim Phelps will have a son or some shit. That'll be a baddie.
What you think?
If I'm right, then Tom Cruise, you pay me $1 million.
I don't know.
I have no idea about the movie.
I've heard the new one. Look, I'll give it. The trailer's good. It's a good trailer. You said so yourself. You looked at it and it's a good trailer.
I said it was all right.
But the whole thing with IMF is, I think it goes back to the first. They said it goes back to the first one. So there's obviously a syndicate, which the syndicate's real. It's real.
Led by who?
It couldn't be Phelps.
Jim Phelps' son.
What?
If I'm right about
It
this,
won't be.
I'm just throwing this shit at it.
It
I have
won't
no
be.
idea.
Jim Phelps' son. Where was his son? What, was he the one on the helicopter?
How old was he compared to his wife and that?
Very old.
There you go. Jim Phelps' son.
No, it won't be.
If there's a scene,
If it's any
I bet
relation,
it's going to be like that scene in the new Creed trailer. How do you know, Tom Cruise, how do you know all this? Because I'm his son. Jim Phelps.
you just compared Tom Cruise to Rocky. I know I can do it, but you doing it's a bit weird.
Yeah, still on smash his fucking head.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to go see it. They're releasing it at a really good time. That's just it.
Against Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it'll creep. It will. Like, come on. There's nothing coming out now.
I would rather see Fantastic Four.
Over Mission Impossible.
Because I don't want to see Tom Cruise.
When was the last... Yeah, okay, so Mission Impossible 3
3 was the last movie I ever saw.
You should watch Edge of Tomorrow.
So I haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow, Oblivion or Oblivious.
Oblivion. About his tolerance.
Yeah, well, I don't know how many movies he's done since then.
Mission Impossible 4. What else has he done?
He's done a few.
Yeah.
Some of them, I must Edge of Tomorrow, I'm like, yeah, interesting. But
Lions for Lambs or Lambs for
fuck that
Lions
shit.
or lamb cutlets. Or
unless
whatever.
Edge of Tomorrow's one, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
it's good.
see this, and I think, let's go Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Which I remember even the trailer, I remember when Dave saw it, he's like, oh, that looks interesting. I went, yeah, it does, but let's go Tom Cruise.
It was funny. I was talking to a client at work the other day, and I feel exactly the same as you. They haven't seen a movie of his. It's not
Never
just
mind.
you.
Oh,
In
no, it's
years,
not just
like
me.
in years. Like it's like no. It's like no. Like I'm like you
He's
gotta say
hate-
no. Have you seen it? Ah!
You sound like fucking buddy. Janosch.
No, Tom Cruise. Yeah,
I was a man with a gift
DVDs
shop.
at the gift shop. Bow. Okay, I'll give you a choice. Would you see Tom? Would you? Okay.
I want to show you a movie I want to watch.
Would you? Tom Cruise in a movie with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Who would you go root for?
Oh, Melissa McCarthy.
Over Tom Cruise?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
She's just a fat idiot. You know what? She's probably a lovely woman in real life. He's a fucking full-fledged cunt.
Well, yeah, but don't forget, she's doing the Ghostbusters.
Right, you cunts, this is IMF. You've done it now.